Did you know the average high school romance flames out faster than a bodega coffee in winter? But Sarah Miller and Tom Evans? They were the exception, a connection that defied decades. It started when Sarah was just a freshman, Tom a sophomore, and their bond felt like it was forged in steel, untouchable by time. Before you get swept away by this epic love story, let me give you some context. Sarah was my wife for 30 years, and I swear every single one of them felt like a victory. We had what I thought was a damn good life. Solid. Especially after our daughter Emily arrived. That little girl? She was the cement in our foundation, the reason we were building an empire. My name's John Smith, by the way. 30 years with Sarah Miller. Her teenage fling with Tom? Yeah, it ended after high school, or so I thought. Turns out, closure's a tricky thing. After graduation, Tom took off to Alaska, chasing pipeline money with his uncle. That's when the cracks started in his and Sarah's picture. Letters stopped. Tom went radio silent, leaving Sarah to navigate senior year alone. She dated some guy, briefly, a rebound maybe, but her heart? Stuck on Tom. She waited, clinging to this idea he'd come back, like he was some goddamn promise. Tom? He was living the nomadic dream, probably figuring Sarah would be right there, waiting, whenever he felt like strolling back into her life. But life, as it always does in this city, moved on. Sarah went to NYU, got her nursing degree, met me at a party in the village when she was 24. I was 29, and from the first time she laughed at one of my dumb jokes, I was hooked, felt like she was too. Fast forward, we're engaged. 2 days before the wedding, a letter arrives. Dramatic, right? Like something out of a black and white movie. It's Tom. He's back in town, wants to see Sarah. Her mother, bless her heart, stepped in, told Sarah it was a fool's errand, rehashing old news. Those days were tense. You could cut the air with a knife. I was sweating bullets, thinking she might bolt. But she didn't. She chose me. Sarah Miller became Mrs. John Smith. Tom showed up after we were already gone, honeymooning in Barbados. Word got back he joined the Marines, probably figured he could outrun his heartbreak in boot camp. We settled into married life in Brooklyn. I was pushing papers at an insurance company. Sarah was killing it at the hospital. Stable. Predictable. Then the letters started again. Tom. Writing to Sarah. She was writing back, eager as a kid on Christmas morning. I brought it up, uneasy. "John, relax," she'd say. "He's just an old friend, needs someone to talk to." Old friend? Yeah, right. It bothered me, gnawed at me, but I trusted her. Dumb, I know. Her family, even her mother, told her to cut it off. But Sarah? Stubborn as a New York cab driver in rush hour. It went on until Tom, finally, called it quits himself. Married some girl he met at his base. Peace, or something like it, settled back in. Christmas cards from Tom, that was about it for years. Emily came along, filled our world. Good years. The kind you think will last forever. The kind you take for granted until they're gone. Life, though, has a way of throwing curveballs, especially in this city. Years later, another letter. Tom. Sarah didn't mention it, but stamps were disappearing faster than usual. Suspicions flared. I ignored it. Figured it was harmless. Distance. Time. But then Sarah started dropping little crumbs about Tom's life. Divorces. Military accolades. His struggles. She admired him. That much was clear. Called him a soldier once. I corrected her. Marine, Sarah. She laughed, but the affection in her eyes, it was there. Hoped it would fade. It didn't. Tom retired after 30 years, medals, scars, and 3 failed marriages trailing behind him. To Sarah, his life was endlessly fascinating. Mine? Increasingly beige. I just hoped he'd retire in California, Florida, anywhere but here. That hope got crushed the day Emily announced she was getting married to this great guy, David Chen, and they were expecting. Grandpa John at 60, retirement at 65. Sarah? Still turned heads, still made my heart skip a beat after all those years. Then, one Thursday night, the bottom dropped out. Came home, Sarah's dressed to the nines. "Dinner reservations, 7, she says, all smiles. No anniversary, no birthday. Something was off. Cleaned up, played along. Dinner was fancy, Upper East Side kind of fancy, but the feeling, like a knot tightening in my gut. Finally, near the end of the meal, I just asked, "Okay, Sarah, what's going on?" Career in insurance taught me composure. Sarah? She used it better. Tonight felt like one of those nights. Long pause. Then, "John, you should know. Tom's back." Stomach dropped. Stared at her. Waiting. Nervous eyes. Silence shattered. "Back? Like, visiting?" She shook her head. "No, John. He's discharged. Bought a house. 2 blocks away." Anger started bubbling. "And he's living there with his wife, right?" Quietly, "No. Divorced again. But this time, he lost more than just a wife." Voice rising, frustration breaking through. "Sarah, I don't give a damn about Tom's losses. What does this mean for us?" "Have you seen him?" I asked. Guilty look. Answer before the words. "When, Sarah?" Demeanor tense, voice uncertain. "He came by yesterday to tell me he moved in." Unease washed over me. Pulse quickened. "Did you sleep with him, Sarah?" Blunt, bracing for impact. Silence. Downcast eyes. Damning. Whispered, "Yes, John, but it's not what you think." Held her gaze. Cold voice. "What I think, Sarah, is my wife betrayed me with another man." Explain how that's not what it seems. Trembling breath. Faltering, deliberate words. "John, he needed me. Struggling, maybe PTSD, after the divorce. Lost. He needed someone. And I realized I still love him. But I love you too." Confession hit like a punch to the gut. Fragile foundation of our marriage. Shattered. She went back to Tom. Man who used his pain like a weapon to reclaim her. Steadied myself. Composure. "All right, Sarah," I said, firm. "Done is done. We'll move forward. But you can't see him again. Do you hear me?" Eyes welled up. Voice steady, almost defiant. "I can't promise that, John. I love him. He needs me more than you do." Words like daggers. Remained calm. Crowded restaurant. Signaled for the check. Turmoil stayed private. Drive home. Suffocating silence. Cracked it. Anguish in my voice. "Sarah, how do you justify this? Vows, 30 years. Forsake all others. Means nothing?" Sobbed, openly, tears streaming. "I'm sorry, John, but he needs me. We've reconnected. I can't lose either of you. Frustration boiled over. So what's the plan, Sarah? Split holidays? Alternate weekends? You can't have both of us. Wiped tears, expression calm. Leave of absence, she proposed. Stared, incredulous. What are you talking about? Leaned closer. Desperate tone. Remember when you took a year off for your MBA? Stepped away, focused on yourself, came back stronger? Same thing. I need a year with Tom, figure things out. Then, I'll come back. Completely committed. Surreal. Anger surged. Sarah, you're comparing my education, something that benefited our family, to an affair? Not a solution. Selfishness. Parked the car, engine off, mind spinning, reached for my face, soft touch, insistent. John, she murmured, I missed out on that last year of high school with Tom. If I'd had it, maybe we wouldn't be here. Let me have this time, to let him go. Then, best wife I can be for you. Words hollowed me out, shadow of myself, against better judgment. Decision I'd regret. Fine, I said, bitter. Do what you want, but no blessing, no contact for a year. Understand? Hoped it would deter her. Dashed hope. Kissed my cheek. Thank you, John. Softly. You won't regret this. Too late, I muttered. Already do. That night, attempts to bridge the gap deepened resentment. Guest room, pillow, hurt expression, grim satisfaction. Maybe she'd reconsider. Next morning, no solace. Kitchen, humming, breakfast, bold black circle on calendar, June 6th. Bitter irony. D-Day, liberating a continent, losing my wife, plate, bright smile. John, I know this is hard. Trust me. 1 year from now, back to you. Stronger than ever. Cruel joke. Tom's picking me up soon, casually. Just packing. Last attempt. Sarah, throwing away 30 years for a man you don't even know will be there a year from now? Stay. Fix this. Pitying look, cut deep. John, your love means everything to me, but giving me this chance shows how much you care. Trust me. Worth it. Bedroom, suitcases, neatly packed, smiling, oblivious to despair. Help me carry these to the porch? Hardened face. No. Shock. Walking out on 30 years? Carry them yourself. Won't help you destroy us. Tears. Tom's not a bad man. Hero. Veteran. Served this country. More than you ever did. Stung. Silent. Nothing left to say. Avoided her eyes. Muttering. Medals. Warm meals. Saw the world. Meanwhile, I broke my back 5 days a week. Roof over your head. Daughter. Yeah, Sarah, his sacrifice. Sharp glare. Suitcase slammed on driveway. Wordless. Car. Rolled up. Driveway. Man. Tom. Luggage from porch. Car. Be ready soon, Sarah called. Turned back to me. Silence. Weight of it all. Broke it. Going through with this absurd plan? Remember the rules. No seeing, no hearing. Year. Expression wavered. Uncertainty. Reality setting in. I understand, John. It'll be okay. You'll see. Remember? You agreed. Year. Voice softened, almost trembling. I really do love you. Leaned in. Kiss. Turned my face. Lips brushed cheek. Can't kiss you. Not when you're leaving me for him. Anger. Tears welled. Fled outside. Tom's arms, doorway, watched, kissed him deeply, white-hot rage, blinding. Minutes later, driveway empty. So was I. Called work. Sick. Hardware store, noon, locks replaced, alarm codes updated, busy work, distraction, over, crushing sadness, tidal surge, like any man escaping misery. Unplugged phone, drowned myself in scotch, not drinking, obliterating pain. Sunday morning, out of booze, out of strength, body protesting, broken, bed, restless, haunted sleep, loud pounding, disoriented, groggy, sound, daughter, Emily, front door, staring, shock. Dad? What the hell's going on? Sharp voice, hangover haze, weak response. What do you mean? Disbelief, worry, kitchen, coffee, food. Tell me everything. Hour later, caffeinated, nourished, ugly truth, Mom, Tyler. Emily's reaction, disbelief, outrage. Let me get this straight. Mom wants a year off from your marriage to see if things work out with her high school boyfriend? Insane. Nodded, grim face. Exactly. Next question. Hit hard. What are you going to do, Dad? Answer. Unbidden. Resolute. Tomorrow. Calling in sick again. Lawyer. Sighed. Sadness. Can't believe Mom would do this. Breakdown? Shook head. No answers. Don't know, Em. Eyes filled. Trembling voice. Want to tell you to think it over. But right decision. Emily stayed. Dinner. Comfort. Leaving. Kissed cheek. So sorry, Dad. Door. Why did you come over anyway? Hesitated. Mom called. Asked me to check on you. Didn't say why or where she was. Nodded, pretending to understand. Thanks for coming. Drive safe. Next day. Kept word. Sick. Lawyer. Advice. Straightforward. Divorce. Abandonment. Half our assets. Twisted benefit. Year-long absence. Reduce what she could take. Weeks. Manageable. Solitude. Ache. Didn't see, hear from Sarah. Mid-July. Saturday night. Flynn's. Stylish bar. Greenwich Village. Drink. They walked in. Sarah. Tom. Hand in hand. Love-struck teenagers. Didn't notice me. Their bubble. Watched them. Tom. Muscular. Attractive. Self-assured dominance. Sarah. Orbiting him. Catering to his every move. Never seen it before. Restroom. Eyes met mine. Hesitated. Approached. Cautiously. Hi, John. Softly. How have you been? Composed. Oh, you know. As good as anyone whose wife of 30 years left them for someone else. What do you want, Sarah? Flinched. Didn't back down. Need to get back in the house. Personal things. Key doesn't work. Cold smile. Because you don't live there anymore? No. Can't come back. Thanks for asking. Confusion. Almost softened me. Stayed firm. Get back to Tom. Before he wonders. Tears filled eyes. Turned. Walked away. Drink. Vindicated. Hollow. Heavy hand. Shoulder. Tom. Spun me around. Twisted face. Anger. You made my girl cry. Growled. Don't like that. Heart raced. Steady voice. Your girl? Still my wife. Unless you want that discussion, back off. Bolder than I felt. Wasn't letting him see fear. Listen here, genius. Knock me flat. Impress her. Ask you this. Cops? Little show? Steady tone, wheels turning in Tom's head. Not strategic. Hesitation. Opening. Push harder. 2 options, I said, holding gaze. Option 1, swing at me, year explaining to a judge. Option 2, step back, sit down, spare us the circus. Pulse pounding, voice screaming. Insane. Tear you apart. Stood ground. Tom wrestling, just when... Manager stepped in. What's going on here? Cutting through tension, venomous look. Grumbling. Nothing. Reluctantly backed off. Tom and his crew, Bill, left. Home. Question. Wouldn't leave my mind. What was Sarah after at the house? Curiosity. Gave in. Hours, drawers, cupboards, hidden cash, letters, bureau drawer, to Sarah, from Tom. Awful truth. Affair simmering. Years. 1 letter. 5 years ago. Relief knowing you want me as much as I want you. Once I'm back. Together. Figure out what to do about your husband. Trashy romance novel. Vivid recollections. Crude promises. Finished reading. Affection for Sarah. Burned away. Didn't hear from Sarah. Birthday, September 1st. Home. Pot. Card. Porch. Pot. Perfectly cooked roast. My favorite. Card. Her handwriting. John, know we agreed no contact. Couldn't let birthday go by. Love you more than ever. Dream of the day this year ends. Together again. Don't give up on me. Love, Sarah. Evening. Emily called. Small talk. Real reason. Dad, due date's 3 weeks away, right? Of course, replied. First grandchild. Excited. Pause. Mom wants to be there for the birth. Bring Tom. Anger flared. Bit it back. Fine. After a moment. She can come. If Tom has to be there, so be it. Emily jumped to his defense. Dad, stop calling him names. Not a bad guy. Mom's happier than she's been in years. Cut deep. Snapped. Breaking bread with him. Defending him. Next? Calling him Dad? Tone softened. Sorry, Dad. Didn't mean it like that. Fine. Curtly. Move on. Be good. Wake-up call. Life shifted. Time to take charge. Following days. Changes. Lawyer. Assets. Taser. Vegas trip. Dating site. Someone who appreciated stability. Commitment. Emily's baby. Refocused on myself. David called. Grandson. Hospital. Approached Emily's room. Conversation. Emily. Sarah. Mom, huge mistake. Lose Dad for Tom? Exasperated. Sarah's response. Measured. Don't worry, Emily. Father loves me too much to let me go. Time with Tom over. Back to the way we were. Emily unconvinced. Mom, Dad's changing. Distant. Bitter. Sure he'll wait around? All I needed to hear. Forcing smile. Walked in. Hey, Mommy. Congratulations. Beautiful son. Overjoyed. Heartfelt embrace. Ignoring Sarah. Not proudest moment. Habit of avoiding her. Second nature. Sarah's eyes narrowed. Piercing glare. Emily's face. Excitement. Dad, seen him yet? Enthusiasm. Shook head. Not yet, sweetheart. Straight here. How are you? Sarah irritated. Sharp tone. Hello, John. How are you? Brief glance. Even response. Fine. Turning back to Emily. Delivery. Name. Emily's face lit up. David and I agreed. Name him Michael. After you, Dad. Joy. Before I could speak, Sarah abruptly left, muttering. See the baby? Gone. Took Emily's hands. Serious tone. Emily, things between your mom and me, not going to work. Face fell. Realization. No, Dad, don't say that, pleaded. She'll come around, needs more time. Voice softened. Sweetheart, come to terms. Never enough for her. Kept searching elsewhere. Something has to change. Emily's expression, disbelief, whispered. What are you saying? Bittersweet smile. Planning to start the divorce soon. Sorted everything out. Tears welled. Oh, Dad, whispered. Told Mom she should beg you back. Too late, isn't it? Nodded. It is. Can't forgive. Promise me. Don't tell her yet. Reluctantly nodded. Kissed cheek. Talking. Other things. Avoiding Sarah, Tom. Promised to visit tomorrow. Nursery. Grandson. Tiny. Perfect. Awe. Miracle. David appeared. Wide grin. Stepping between me and Sarah. Tom standing with her. Dad. Something to celebrate. Cigar. Pat on back. Thanks, son. Save it for later. Sarah and Tom, holding hands. Teenagers. Churned stomach. David, I'll come back tomorrow. Quieter. You know? Nodded knowingly. Get it, Dad. Don't blame you. Turned to leave. Sarah's voice, hesitant, nostalgic. John, doesn't it feel like yesterday? Bringing Emily home. And now, here we are. Standing there with Tom. Steady voice. Well, Sarah, looks like you two have all the time in the world. Confusion. Walked away. October. Turning point. Vegas trip. Gambling. Excuse to drain shared account. Extraordinary trip. Lucy. Woman in her 50s. Charm. Vitality. Men appreciate experience a woman my age can offer. Sly smile. Wasn't wrong. Expensive. Worth it. Alive again. Wit. Warmth. Captivated. Evening. Divorce. Sarah's affair. Leaving. Touched face. John, you're one of the good ones. Don't let her betrayal change you. Stay true. Real strength. Back in Vegas, call me. Struck a chord. Consumed by revenge. Lucy reminded me. Sarah's decades of dedication. Before the affair. Deserved integrity. Back home. Lawyer. Divorce papers. Finalized before year ended. Private investigator. Tom's past. Fortune. Half from Sarah's share. Relocate within company. Fresh start. Necessary. Thanksgiving. Challenges. Emily invited me. Sarah. Tom. Declined. David suggested drinks. Quiet bar. Frustration bubbled. Dad wouldn't believe it. Everything's about Tom. Superstar. David grumbled. Not a fan. Take it? Intrigued. Leaned in, darkening expression. No idea. David paced. Frustration etched. Turned to me. Blurted out. Dad, that guy's unbearable. Arrogant. Narcissistic. Self-serving. Wrapped up in himself. Don't understand. Anything left for Sarah. Sharp bitterness. Realization of outburst. Faltered. Softening expression. Shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Calm smile. All right, son. Ask. When did you stop calling her Mom? Miley? Eyes fell. Shame. When she left you, lost all respect. Intrigued, pressed further. Leaving me deeply? Face reddened, anger bubbled, leaned forward, words spilled. Probably noticed, never spoken about parents, been good enough not to pry. Here's why. Mother cheated on father. Paused, thick emotion. Parents divorced, dad spiraled, drinking himself to death. Mother, lover, car crash. Despised cheaters ever since. Sarah. Same. Can't stand her. Put up with her. Emily's sake. Exhausting. Pain. Didn't know. Anguish keenly. Something in tone, deeper worries. David. Concerned? Mind? Long sip. Another drink, shoulders sagging. Hard to say. Have to. Saying, like mother, like daughter. Terrified. Sarah's actions. Influence Emily. Infidelity. Okay. Thought struck me. Comfort. Understand fears, David. Don't let them consume you. Hope. Plans. Turn things around. New Year. Christmas. Something in mind. Bring you, Emily, closer. Even if, please everyone else. Faint smile. Details. Wasn't ready to share. Part ways. Teased lightly. Convincing me to Thanksgiving? Chuckled. Hint. All right, Dad. Thanksgiving? Shook head. No. Appreciate effort. Emily called several times. Reconsider. Remained the same. Emily, mother made choice. Left me for that man. June. Rule. No contact. Year. Exception. Michael born. Won't sit at table with them. Final. Thanksgiving came. Went. Alone. Microwave dinner. Quiet peace. Avoided Sarah. Tom. December. Changes. Company. Spokane. Washington. January. Accepted. Hesitation. Private investigators report. Tom Evans. Desk. Damning. Record. 3 divorces. 2 children out of wedlock. Hefty child support. Military career. Demotion. Financially. Morally. Disaster. Best news. Sarah served with divorce papers. After Christmas. Unexpected holiday cheer. Emily called. Christmas. Baby's sake. Dad, Tom's part of family now, like it or not. Exasperated. Right. Don't like it. Baby, I'll come. Delight. Thank you, Daddy. Means so much. Doubted optimism. Silent. Days later. Phone rang. Sarah. Surprise. Hesitant voice. John, wanted to thank you. Christmas. Know I hurt you. Starting to understand. Never spent holiday apart. 30 years. Thanksgiving? Awful. Cut her off. Firm tone. Sarah, appreciate reflection. Rule still stands. No communication. Exception. Christmas. Call ends now. Goodbye. Guilt weighed on me. Coldest I'd ever been. Betrayal still stung. Christmas approached. Next chapter. Gifts wrapped. Belongings packed. Colleague. Furnished apartments. Spokane. Glimmer of hope. Christmas Day. Emily and David's. Sarah. Tom already there. Emily greeted me. Warmth. Unaware turmoil. Wonderful surprise, Dad. Beamed. Kitchen. David took coat. Shook hand. See my grandson? Nodded toward nursery. Quietly. Nursery. Baby sleeping. Wave of emotion. Last time I'd see him? Deep down. Couldn't stay. Not like this. Soft shuffle. Sarah's quiet arrival. Approached. Presence. Touch of irony. Moment waiting for her. Standing by my side. Should have been from start. Eyes sought mine. Barely audible voice. Beautiful grandson, John. Words heavy. Yes, Sarah, he is. Who will he grow up knowing as Grandpa? Me? Someone else? Both? Flickered surprise. What question? Only grandfather he'll ever have. Tender, firm tone. Quiet sadness. Let's hope you're right, Sarah. Turned. Left room. Evening unfolded. Undercurrent of tension. David and I. Polite, shallow conversation. Sarah, Emily, Tom. Insular circle. Emily. Captivated by Tom's charm. Disheartening. David. More irritated than saddened. Leaned toward me. Hushed tone. Resolve. Hold tight, Dad. Tonight's the night. All changes. Mischievous glint. Mean it. Can't stand this circus much longer. Dinner arrived. Culinary masterpiece. Strained conversation. Tom dominated. Exaggerated tales. Exploits. Emily, Sarah. Captivated. Hanging on every word. Composure. David remained quiet. Barely concealed disdain. Stiff posture. Sarah. I. No words. Silence heavier than Tom's bragging. After dinner. Emily. Baby. Living room. Warmth. Strained atmosphere. Gathered. Dim light. Last moment like it. Emily. Excitement. David. Presence. Collection of packages. Distributed. Practiced cheerfulness. Sarah. Sweater. Tom. Gift card. Predictably. Tie. Emblematic. Functional. Dull. Lacking distinction. Emily. David unwrapped gifts from Sarah. Tom. Reactions. Emily's excitement. David's polite but detached smile. Unwrapping done. Uneasy silence. All eyes turned to me. Clearing throat. Broke tension. Something special to add to festivities? Carefully prepared envelope. Emily, David. Emily eagerly opened it. Eyes widened. Delighted cry. Oh, Mom! Dad gave us your house! Finally leave the rental! Sarah's face turned pale. Stricken look. John, what have you done? Where will we live? Trembling voice. Meeting gaze. Steadying response. Don't worry, Sarah. Thought of everything. Small box. Shaking hands. Unwrapped it. Bracelet. Puzzled. Turn it over. Engraving. Thank you for the best 30 years of my life. John. Tom's expression darkened. Suspicion. Sarah's reaction. Confusion. Beautiful, John. Softly. But why? No love. Long sigh. Wouldn't be truthful. Falling out of love for some time now. Bracelet. Goodbye. Token of gratitude. Life shared. Reminder of what you chose to leave behind. Monday. Divorce papers. Sarah's gasp-filled room. Anguish. Card in box. Explained everything in there. Check. Half of our liquid assets. House. Gift to Emily. Walked away from this marriage. Turning to Tom. Another envelope. This is for you. Cold disdain. Detailed account of your activities since reconnecting with Sarah. Interesting reading. Tom's face contorted. Rage. Lunged. Anticipating move. Calmly raised taser. Sprawling to floor. Chaos erupted. Emily screamed. Sarah wept. Another zap to Tom. Good measure. Hurts, doesn't it? Leaning close. Nothing compared to losing 30 years of love. Sarah's sobs. Wasn't supposed to end like this. Planning to come back to you in June. Still love you, John. Shook head. Bitter finality. Too late, Sarah. This is the freedom you wanted. Enjoy life with Tom. Leaving. Turned to Emily. Sharp tone. Lesson. Betray yourself. Always a price. Bent over bassinet, finger across grandson's cheek. Goodbye, little one. Whispered. Maybe we'll meet again someday. Left. David followed. Coat. Knowing smile. Turned back. Shattered room. Happy New Year, everyone. Stepping into night. Driving away. Echoes of their broken world faded. Vegas stop. Lucy might appreciate company.